and everything changed in a second. And that's what I want to talk about. Life is short and it's fragile.
Ellen DeGeneres is reportedly upset. A beautiful love story began when Portia de Rossi kicked her out of the house. Things got tense when Portia decided to stop talking to Ellen and take some space. The situation worsened when Ellen's connection to Diddy was revealed, making Portia want to cut ties completely. Now, Portia says she feels betrayed and heartbroken. It's shocking to think the woman she married has a side like this. What do you think caused their breakup? Is this the end of their relationship, or could they work things out? So, what happened? The love story of Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi began in 2000 at a social event in Los Angeles. At the time, Ellen and Portia were both making their way in Hollywood. Ellen was a popular comedian and talk show host, while Portia was a rising actress known for Ally McBeal. When they first met, Portia was instantly drawn to Ellen, but wasn't out as a lesbian yet. She had feelings for Ellen, but was scared to act on them. They exchanged polite words and went their separate ways. But something changed for Portia over the years. They crossed paths a few more times, each meeting filled with unspoken feelings. By 2004, both were single again, and their attraction was undeniable. Ellen, more openly out and proud, took the lead and started a deeper conversation, slowly breaking down the walls Portia had built around herself. For the first time, Portia felt truly safe with someone, a rare experience for her. They began dating soon after, keeping it low-key at first. But once their relationship went public, it became a powerful symbol of love, courage, and authenticity in the LGBTQ+ community. Ellen, who had faced significant backlash when she came out in the late 1990s, was now a successful talk show host with The Ellen DeGeneres Show, which premiered in 2003. Her career was on a meteoric rise, while Portia was gaining popularity for her role in Arrested Development. As they became more comfortable sharing their relationship with the world, their bond only grew stronger. Ellen often spoke about Portia on her show, expressing her love openly. Portia, who had come out publicly around the same time they started dating, found Ellen's unwavering confidence and positivity incredibly inspiring. She often described Ellen as her best friend and soulmate. By 2005, they were inseparable. Their shared love for animals, philanthropy, and desire to make a positive impact in the world made them seem like the perfect match. Ellen's humor and wit balanced Portia's more reserved and introspective nature. They were often seen laughing together, holding hands at red carpet events, and sharing loving glances, a much adored couple and a beacon of hope for many in the LGBTQ+ community. When the California Supreme Court overturned the ban on same-sex marriage in 2008, Ellen and Portia decided to take the plunge. This wasn't just a personal milestone, it was also a significant political statement. They were thrilled at the chance to have their love legally recognized. Ellen proposed to Portia in their Los Angeles home, presenting her with a stunning 3-carat pink diamond ring. Overwhelmed with emotion, Portia said yes right away. Their wedding on August 16, 2008, was a beautiful, intimate ceremony held at their Beverly Hills home, surrounded by close friends and family. The day was filled with love and joy, and Portia captured it perfectly. "There's a smile on my face, there's a spring in my step, and there's a ring on my finger, and that's it." Both Ellen and Portia wore Zac Posen gowns. Ellen opted for a white pantsuit, while Portia wore a flowing dress. The couple exchanged handwritten vows filled with promises of love, support, and friendship. A historic moment not just for them, but for many around the world who looked up to them as role models.
That's just rumor.
No, it's just one big rumor that doesn't seem to go away. But and at this point, I feel like I'm disappointing the whole of America, not just my mother.
You really are.
It's true. It's like, the tabloids are at me, my mother's at me. I just
Well, children are very expensive.
They are.
So that's
They-
something to think about before you
Thank you.
jump into
Thank
anything
you,
like
Dad.
that.
However, like any relationship, Ellen and Portia's marriage faced challenges. The pressures of Hollywood, public scrutiny, and their demanding schedules began to take a toll. Around 2014, rumors of a rift started making headlines, fueled by Ellen's high-profile persona and Portia's struggle to carve out her own identity in Ellen's shadow. Despite being a talented actress, Portia often felt defined by her marriage rather than her own accomplishments. This created an identity crisis that led to friction between them. On top of that, Portia was grappling with personal battles, including a long struggle with eating disorders.
Living with anorexia and bulimia is hell. But chronic dieting is also hell. Living your entire life never feeling good enough about your body, always feeling like if you weighed a little less, somehow you'd be happier, your life would be better, is a horrible way to live. And it's a very short step from a full-blown eating disorder. But really the only way I recovered from my eating disorder and from chronic dieting was to never, ever restrict any kind of food, not even portion size. And that really is the only way that food loses its power over you. If you can have something every day as much as you want, you tend not to want it as much anymore.
Kindness and advocacy for positive change resonated worldwide. Yet, the image of Ellen the entertainer contrasted with the reality at home. Portia often felt lonely and isolated in their marriage. Ellen, with her busy schedule, sometimes failed to notice how deeply Portia was struggling. In 2018, Ellen considered ending her talk show, feeling exhausted from the pressure to always be kind and happy. She felt trapped by the expectations of her audience and the industry. Portia supported this idea, hoping it would give them a chance to reconnect away from the spotlight. However, Ellen ultimately chose to renew her contract, possibly signaling that her career took priority. As time went on, the cracks in their marriage became more noticeable. The intense pressure from their public lives combined with personal insecurities created a growing rift. The pandemic in 2020 only made things worse when Ellen faced accusations of fostering a toxic work environment. The media scrutiny intensified, and while Portia publicly stood by her, behind the scenes, the stress was taking its toll. They began to argue more often, and Ellen's need to control her public image spilled into their private life, causing further friction. Portia felt increasingly sidelined, with her own needs overshadowed by Ellen's relentless focus on her career. By late 2021, the couple had gone through therapy and made attempts to reconcile their differences, knowing how much their relationship meant to both them and their fans. However, some wounds ran too deep. Portia often felt unheard and unfulfilled, longing for a quieter, more authentic life, while Ellen remained caught up in her demanding career. Ultimately, their marriage could not withstand the strain. The end had finally come. Ellen once called Portia the most important person in her life, and Portia shared that she will always love Ellen, reflecting on the beautiful moments they had together. They both recognized that while their marriage didn't end like a fairy tale, it was still a meaningful part of their lives.